Over the festive break we'll be running through our top 20 picks of the year's best games, leading up to the reveal of Eurogamer's Game of the Year on New Year's Eve. You can find all the pieces published to date here, and thanks for joining us throughout the year. I didn't want a Resident Evil 2 remake. I've had my fill of remasters, remakes, reimaginings. Maybe it was the fault of those hysterically dreadful Silent Hill remasters at the end of the last console gen, but I became very jaded, very quickly. At the rabid appetite for reskinning decade-old games. Usually, I'm nonplussed about them. In Resident Evil 2's case, I was apoplectic. I hate fixed camera angles but felt passionately protective of the feature when I discovered Capcom was eliminating them, as if this change, any change, was sacrosanct. I spent hundreds of hours creeping through Raccoon City that first time around, and though the game frightened the bejesus out of me, it felt improper to tamper with its original, terrifying recipe. I was wrong, of course. This remake is a masterpiece. Capcom has blended new with old in a delicious reprise of the remarkable experience that honed my love of horror 20 years ago. The remake carefully fuses its traditional survival horror DNA with up-to-date mechanics, and while much of it is a faithful reconstruction of its original iteration, Capcom has subverted just enough of the experience to ensure there are still some unpleasant surprises for veteran players. 2019's Raccoon City's police department is every bit as terrifying as it ever was. Only now we can spot the glistening blood trails in 4K and jump as the moans of the undead assault us in surround sound. And though you'll read a lot about Resident Evil 2's astonishing visuals, and rightly so, there is more here. Capcom has cherry-picked the best aspects of classic and contemporary gameplay, taking everything it learned from the series' stunning return to form with Resident Evil 7, yet somehow never at the cost of RE2's identity. Aoife was right, it really is a classic.